This station rules the nation. True FM 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia.
Oh, yes. Pum, pum, pum. All right. No audio. Yeah. No audio. Oh, yes. Sometimes you just allow the theme song to just play on and on. While you driving this morning, nodding your head to the theme. Well, this is the TBS, the True Breakfast Show. Wednesday morning. Oh, yes. On a Wednesday morning, those who laugh last, laugh the best. Those of you who are mocking Arsenal, I'm here laughing the best. Good morning to the 15 counties in the land and breath of the Republic of Liberia. You don't know it all. The love of liberty matters here. Let justice be done to all. My name is O'Neill, and I'm thinking how Marka is going to start this morning. Oh, yeah, someone bringing the ambulance. This is the TBS. Let's have our morning motivation. Three things in human life are important. The first, to be kind. No, Barcelona, for your leaving. Let me start up the show. Oh, yeah. Three things in human life are important. The first is to be kind. The second, to be kind. The third is to be kind. Yes, thank you, Bobby Goody Addison, with our morning motivation. This morning, the first to be kind, the second to be kind, the third to be kind. Yes, good morning to the True Breakfast Show. My name is O'Neill Roberts, along with Marka Davis, who run you straight up to 10 o'clock this morning. Good morning to all of our silent listeners. Those of you who watch us via internet, listen of our radio, you don't call, you don't text. Good morning to you. Yes, good morning to all of our leaders in our country. When you wake up, you think positive for Liberia. That's the best we could do as a people, as a nation. Yes, good morning. Let's have a wonderful, wonderful breakfast on a TBS. Someone bring in a cold water for my brother here. You don't know it all. Good morning, Marka.
Good morning, O'Neill, and good morning to our.
Before we start the show, after can put the picture up. This is our special gift for those of you watching the Facebook.
Yeah, folks, again, good
Yeah.
morning. We are grateful to be here this morning to serve you breakfast.
Mhm.
I don't know, the air conditioner.
Those of you watching, it's a special photo. Yes.
Remember today, Wednesday.
No problem.
Yeah.
It didn't use the all. And
Eh,
we as you know in that news. But
anyway,
Barcelona saw the promised land. And I told Martin Hayes, I said, don't worry. That promised land, God told Moses, you enter it.
yeah, folks, good morning. This is the
Yeah.
TBS here on True 96.1 FM, the heart and soul of Liberia. This is where national unity begins. But this morning, O'Neill is not preaching unity.
A beautiful picture here, man.
Yeah, folks, again,
The man said, folks, still into it.
a lot of things to
What? That guy TV?
a lot to talk about this morning.
Including Barcelona. Go
You
ahead.
know, sincerely,
Mhm.
since you are about this,
And when you
Barcelona
clear your chest, because tomorrow will be worse for me.
yeah, oh, you can, yeah, I mean, you can win tomorrow depending, the mentality.
Mhm.
Yes. But sincerely, we are proud of Barcelona. We are very much aware that our team, despite the victory we got in Paris,
Mhm.
we are still aware that our team is not in the shape to win the Champions League. However, we believe that we did not do well yesterday
Mhm.
because we scored 3 goals away and could not score at least 2 at home.
Mhm.
I mean, that was Desma. I know I don't want to, like I did in my post, I think the referee to play a part in a match, which is normal in football. Let's
Okay.
move beyond that.
Okay.
I think the team is not very very competitive yet. We did well in La Liga. We are doing well in La Liga.
Mhm.
We may not win La Liga, but the league is still there open. But I mean, we are a little bit better there. But Champions League, we didn't do well against PSG. We performed very very poorly. Um, but again, you placed all of our players, almost 5 of our players on card.
Okay.
So
For what I biscuit.
our most dependable central back is red carded and all of this stuff. Play on us. Our coach is being sent out of the pitch and all of that. Well, that's football.
You
But
can't count to each
I'm
virus.
disappointed. I'm
Okay.
disappointed because I think Barcelona.
Mhm.
I thought Barcelona will approach that very strong mentality. I mean, I saw the way Crystal Palace played
Liverpool.
Liverpool the last time. I saw how Aston Villa
Mhm.
played Arsenal these few days.
Yes.
I mean, these are the kinds of game mentalities that a winner will play with.
Mhm.
When you are going for a win, when you are a football player, when you make up your mind in a particular game, a striker can become a defender, a striker can be the midfielder,
Everything.
they can be pressing and doing everything because they won this game. But Barcelona did not do well last night.
Mhm.
And so we are sorry, we can't do anything. But at least, I mean, we are more than a club. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
that's it.
we'll move. So, Coach Sila will say, Kasumu Sila will say, the best way to defend is to attack. Yes, in a football game, the best way to defend always learn to attack. Anyway, we'll look forward for the bigger picture tonight.
What's it?
Well, it's not qualified say that news though.
They didn't
Eh.
qualify, I think,
So
you're
your
beating.
the elephant
So
sustain
long
anyway.
your try every qualify of the season, you're there
A
well.
new record. After 10 years, we
You're
should
there
qualify
well.
now, but we'll qualify. Yes, good morning, folks. It's the Breakfast Show. It's 8 o'clock, 96.1. The Heart and Soul of Liberia show is brought to you by Orange Liberians, and of course Echo Bank, the Pan African Bank. Yes, the bank that is making headway for all civil servants in the country. Yes, the bank that puts smile on your face. Echo Bank Liberia. Let's see what happened for the lineup this morning.
Yeah, so coming up shortly, again Wednesday, April 17, 2024, David Coty will come on shortly with the health tips, to be followed by the review of the local dailies this morning in our studio chart, with huge sponsorship given to the Ministry of Youth and Sports. For the country media publicity is very, very, somebody say low, but me, I say poor. So I think it is killing the momentum of the event, which is the most followed sport activities in the country. I mean, as I was coming to work this morning, I was thinking about this. Like, we don't even know what the fixture looks like today.
We don't know.
Do you know what the fixture is today?
No.
Even on social media, not much is done.
No, with all the sponsorship.
Yes, so we'll talk about that this morning again. Despite sitting for confirmation, hearing the Senate is yet to release names for superintendent affecting all counties. They have been nominated.
Went for confirmation.
But then they are still on hold. So we'll talk about that, review the extractive companies. Again, like we've been mentioning, a lot of things are to be looked at, especially in the extractive industry, where we have mining, logging, and all these companies working. At 8:30 to 9 this morning, we will have interaction with you through the segment Talk to Your Leader, where you have the opportunity to interact with us on some of the top discussions in our studio chat this morning. At 9:05, we'll bring you sports, entertainment, and commercials brought to you by Orange Liberia and Echo Bank Liberia Limited. They are prime sponsors of the TBS. At 9:15 to 10, the team from Echo Bank Liberia Limited will sit with us and talk about their recently launched services. Guests appearing are Kate Lawrence and Mark Nimley. They will be our guests this morning at the last segment of the show to talk about some of the services being offered or the new ones launched by EcoBank Liberia Limited. And this is the breakfast for you this morning. In the midst of all country first, Barcelona is very
Barcelona
is very much giving us pepper, but we are hoping that Xavi will stand by his word to go and gain more experience. Maybe we can bring him back in the future, but I think he tried, but he followed the footsteps of the likes of Pep Guardiola, Luis Enrique. You know, these people won La Liga, a lot of titles, including the Champions League and all of that. We thought he had, made a breakthrough. However, he won a La Liga, which is not enough for Barcelona. Barcelona, in recent decades, Barcelona has been known as a Champions League team. So dropping at round of 16, dropping at quarterfinals, I mean, it's not usual to us. These are unusual events when it comes to FC Barcelona.
Yes, so that's it. We move.
Close it.
We move. Okay, great. Thank you so much. Good morning to our president, President Joseph Boyka, the president for all of us. Good morning to all of our lawmakers. Good morning to our friends who have trained back to us. Michael, let me clear this off our chest. There are people who promoted throughout, election periods on the campaign and back and forth. Some of them, some of them are unreachable, right? But don't stop your toes. Yeah, let me that warning shot. Don't stomp your toes. We just wish you all of the best.
We're working for a country.
In the midst of country first. Don't worry.
I think it's very normal. I'm used to it. So not anything.
It's a sad thing.
When the season comes, we do the work that Liberian people want us to do, and that's it.
And to the Elections Commission, we're not feeling your presence. 7 days to the by-election in Nimba, in Grand Gidet. The Elections Commission, we're not feeling your presence. Anyway, let's bring on David Ernest Coty with our health tip. This is David Coty coming up through right here on the TBS. People sending me a lot of pictures for Barcelona.
Check Kuyate.
Check You're
really busy.
Yeah, I say you don't know it
The
all.
president is really making use of that other ambassador.
And I think they made love. Check your love to be in the air. Yeah. Yes, yeah. Bobby, honestly, thank you for your message. All right. So let's bring you help tip with Derry Ernest Cote. This man is enjoying this job so much. The best job he's enjoying since leaving government. Abbas.
That is correct.
Abbas.
Abbas.
Mara and Clara.
Aweto.
Amanda.
Amanda.
What is the way to
Aweto.
All right. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Our topic today is Arsenal. I'm sorry, Cancer.
I just say Arsenal. Yeah, I was suspending help there. I just say your topic today is Arsenal. What? I tell the full word to Marka. Your topic today is Arsenal.
Cancer is our topic today. Cancer is very serious. I want you to listen very carefully today. I told you before, disease is the leading cause of death around the world. Cancer is the second leading cause of death. 10 million people die every year annually. Globally, coming as a result of cancer. Cancer is when abnormal cells in the body grow out of control. Abnormal cells, when they grow out of control in the body, then you have cancer. There are more than 100 different types of cancers. More than 100 different types. I didn't know that. The cause or risk factors are age. When you're getting older, my friend, you need to be checking yourself. You will develop cancer some kind of way. You got to check yourself. Another reason for cancer is smoking cigarettes. Oh, my brother, you got to be very careful. Or my sister, those of you ladies who smoke. Cancer can cause 18 different types of cancer. Cigarette, I'm sorry. Cigarette can cause 18 different types of cancer in your body. Be very careful. Obesity can also cause cancer. Genetics or family history can also cause cancer. But not everybody in the family will have the cancer just because your uncle or father had it. No. It's only 5 to 10% of the history can result of the people in the family can result to cancer. It doesn't run down to everybody because the pa had it or the mom had it. No. Just over 5 to 10%. Alcohol, oh man, just stop it. Leave it small. Alcohol is a major cause of cancer. I will take time one day to go through these things one by one to tell you how alcohol can affect you, how cigarette can affect you, all those kind of things. UV light and radiation can also expose you to cancer. You know, UV ultraviolet light has to do with the sun rays. These are the ones that we discussed before in detail, and let me just throw out them small. Prostate cancer. Be very careful. Go and check yourself today. I have told you over and over what it is, and we discussed in details. There are many men today who left this country and went abroad. It was too late to die. Breast cancer. You're a woman? Get up today and go check your beautiful breast there. Don't only put it on Facebook. Go check it. You don't know how you look inside. So that's woman problem. Men can also have breast cancer, but only 1% of the total cases globally are in men. But the 99% are women. Cervical cancer. I told you about a nurse who went to OKF begging for money to travel to India because of cervical cancer. That one has killed many people too around the world. Now, some of the signs that you will see and know that in less than 1 month you have cancer. You got to listen to this very carefully. Some signs that you will see to know that in 1 month or less than 1 month you have cancer. Number one, persistent, unexplained weight loss. You just get it, you just reduce it, you reduce it. But you're not making effort to do so. It is not that you are fat that you want to reduce it. You say, okay, I would they think the Muslim people did recently, man.
Fast? So fast?
Yeah, fast. That's correct, yes. You're not going to say, I will fast to reduce. You're not making an effort. Or you will take tablet or some medication. But you're just reducing. You're reducing. Don't waste time. Go check it out. Excessive fatigue, or when you're extremely tired. We know when you take exercise, you can be tired, or when you do hard work, you can be tired. But there's one here. You're not working, you're not doing anything, but you're just extremely tired. Go check yourself. Changes in your skin when it comes to rash. You see certain things growing on your skin. Don't take it like, go check yourself. Persistent cough. You're just coughing. I'm not talking about 1 or 2 days, but the one that can last for weeks. After taking some medicine, still you're coughing. Even hoarseness for weeks, take it serious. When you are clapping for your team, Arsenal or whatever team in a video club, or you're on a football field, you go to a party, you cheering, hold it, you will get host. The host will be there. But this one here, you're not clapping for anything. You're not on a football field, but you get host. Now you gotta go check yourself. When your bowel movement is not correct, constipation, it's not working correctly, blood in the urine. Be careful. Difficulty in swallowing. Swallow fluid. I don't know how my tongue is. When you're not swallowing careful, I mean, properly, you gotta check yourself. Unexplained pain. Now, when you also find lumps or swelling in your knees and other places, go and check yourself. But note something quickly. Sometimes these signs can be for different medical reasons or conditions. It's not all the time can be somebody says I just told you can be for other reasons too. But the most important thing is when you notice them, you check yourself quickly. It could be cancer. And those signs I'm talking about, you see them in less than 1 month. If it is not prostate cancer, some kind of cancer, go check yourself. Now remember this. If you are one of those who eat any time and in and out because you have food to eat, stop. You grab potato, today you eat, you grab just one because you got food to eat. You just eat and stop. Generally, it takes 6 to 8 hours for food to pass through your stomach and small intestine. Oh yes, 6 to 8 hours. So don't disturb your stomach. The digestive system, don't disturb it. You just got pepper, color, cayenne, everything you got, you stop. But it depends on this digestion depends on the food you eat. Some foods will take about 3 to 4 hours, especially fruits and vegetables. But have a habit of eating, and those of you like to eat it in the night, something in the stomach. It will cause you some stomach disorder. Thank you for the time.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye. Men's our topic today, Arsenal. Wow. Yes, they're in us. Yeah.
Lofa is playing RGB today in Kakata.
Look at that. No publicity.
And my Nima County is playing Grand Crew today.
At least tell the Liberian people, your 500,000 followers listening. You have the Liberian people.
So that means the Liberian people. So
yeah.
I will not be clear with the venues.
They will not love for country.
You know the venue. You know the venue.
Okay.
So in Group A, Grand Jida is playing Sunday today at 2 p.m.
Okay.
In the same Group A, River G is playing Maryland at 4 p.m. In Group B, Bapolo is playing Cape Mount at 2 p.m. And in the same Group B, Bombing is playing Maserado at 4 p.m. In Group C, Grand Crew is playing Nimba at 2 p.m. Oh, the Carroll House one.
Okay.
And in the same group, Bong is playing River Sense. And in Group D, Lofa is playing Margibi County at 4 p.m.
Free publicity.
Yes, free publicity
for
the Liberian people.
The mega sponsorship to the youth and sports. Anyway, so the whole country midfield will call for audit straight to
APM Terminals is making
20K.
20K.
Yeah.
Yes.
Echo Bang. I don't know if you go orange, but you finish last more other two of go out of youth. Anyway,
GSC get ready.
Yeah, GSC, get ready. That media budget you'll have to release it. Anyway, let's bring you the review of the local dealers. This is the True Breakfast Show 96.1. The heart and soul of Liberia. What's making news from the print media coming up? And so welcome to the review of the local dealers right here on the True Breakfast Show. Wednesday edition, April 17. The front page of the Independent newspaper, yes, countdown to 100 days to Joseph Boyka. I said 14 days to go. 14 days to go. Yes, let's get to the front page from the Independent newspaper for over 730 pricing salary payment block. 730 pricings. Payment block as CSA gets tough, and I'm saying Josiah Joker is on capture here on the front page of the Independent. Some say it's wanting. 730 names blocked as the CSA guest stuff is on the front page of the Independent. Grab a copy and read the rest of the story this morning. Still on the front page, serious hunger hits Liberia. Serious hunger hits Liberia. 2023 GHI report reveals. I'm seeing a photo of kids here captured on the front page of the Independent. Let's go to the back page. What the back page have? The back page, Liberia faces climate governance challenge. Expert asserts is on the back page here. Sexual abuse against children is a surge. Says SOS Children Village National Director. It's also on the back page. Still on the back page. All folks benefit from free medical checkup. Ends the review of the Independent. Thanks to Sam Dean. Yes.
Yes, let's go for the Daily Observer newspaper, the volume 24, number 65, the Wednesday edition, 40 Liberian dollars. To grab a copy, the top story on the front page: attempted murder victim decries deception, threats, and bribery as American missionary faces verdict today. New information shows attempts to silence Jessica Lloyd's family and witnesses. Well, the photograph of the victim, Jessica, is on the front page of the Daily Observer newspaper. Who leaked former President Weah's access declaration is a question mark. LCC boss Zoe accuses predecessor Councillor Verdier of being responsible. President Weah's photo is captured on the front page. Nimba senatorial by-election lacks momentum. Wow, Daily Observer. Nimba senatorial by-election lacks momentum.
Okay.
Voters say they are tired of politicians' rhetorics.
Okay.
Wow. Well, that's another sub-lead story there on the front page of the Daily Observer newspaper. Let's go for the back page. The back page, APM Terminals Liberia renews county meat sponsorship with enhanced package. Okay, yeah, that's the story on the back page of the Daily Observer newspaper.
Let's move on to the Inquirer. Philip Wisse Inquirer newspaper, volume 34, number 62. The front page of the Inquirer newspaper fire. That's their accident on Buchanan Highway again. It's a very sad thing. 6 person reported dead. Tragic accident on Buchanan Highway is captured on the front page of the Inquirer newspaper. Grapple copy on affair that's unfair and immoral. U.S. diplomat terms donated drug sales. Remember who said that? You said, what's happening with my turn? Unfair and immoral U.S. diplomat terms donated drug sale. It's also on the front page from the Inquirer. Grapple copy and read the rest of this story. Yeah. LSCC exonerates Councillor Martins. Yes, Evercloud Martins is on the front page of the Inquirer. Let's go to the back page. What the back page have? The back page of the Inquirer newspaper. Bring perpetrators to book. CS and LL condemn violence in Kinjaw in Grand Kidman County. LMP promises 30 pricings. That's 30% gender code. Grab a copy and read the story. Find out what this code is. Gregory Coleman has been captured here on the front page. Should be the back page of the Inquirer. Hence the review from the Inquirer. Thanks to Winnie Sewa.
Yes, let's go for GNN Liberia, that's Global News Network Liberia. And in the editorial, they said the leaked President Weah's after declaration document is in the editorial. So if you want to read it, you can go to the editorial of the GNN Liberia and you read details. The Banner Airline gruesome murder. Police investigates woman killed at Badnersville Junction. A photograph of the deceased is on the front page of the GNN News Liberia. US-based journalist calls for Representative Koluba expulsion. This journalist based in the United States said they should expel Yeke from the House of Representatives.
Correct.
Potential health complication looms in rural counties due to expired drugs. Wow, this is a serious story. I think people should take note of it. And there's a sub-lead story also on the front page of the GNN Liberia. No amount of threat will stop this legislature, Speaker Kofa declared. The photograph of the Speaker of the House of Representatives is captured on the front page. To the back page of GNN in Liberia, beware, PYJ warns Liberians. He's standing photographed in his church. Investigate mysterious deaths. Hope Funder calls on Bwakai Kun-led administration. Seeing a photograph of some uh, deceased on the back page here. LPRC boss Amos Tour issues rejoinder to Senator Connors' decision. If you grab the copy, you will read details. Police to receive international training. RG Coleman reveals. That's also on the back page of the Global News Network, Liberia. UNDP partners hand over our Verify platform to Local Voices Liberia. The head of Local Voices, acted in Alpha Senpening, is photographed on the back page of the paper. Don't vote with tribal sentiment. Samuel Koga urges Nimbayans. He's one of the candidates in a senatorial by-election in Nimba County.
Great. So lastly for my end this morning is the New Republic. Yes, the New Republic CPP finish. Maybe there is no CPP right now. The front page, Alexander Benedict Cummins, Benedict Yuri, Yumdi Kanga, and Joseph Boyka on the front page are from the New Republic CPP finish. Well, I'm not better than others. This is hot speaker. Something definitely rendered the social media yesterday. In less than 24 hours, the ground floor of Senator, Speaker Fanati Kofa was restored. I mean, you saw the picture? In less than 24 hours, it's circulated heavily on the social media. I'm not better than others. Speaker Kofa speaks on fire incident. It's on the front page also of the New Republic. Grab a copy and read the rest of the story. Youth in Grand Kidman County pleads for Big Mountain for what to return suspended project. Let's go to the back page. What the back page? One fire truck for over 5 million people. It's on the back page. Yeah, one fire truck for 5 million people. Over 5 million people. LMF deputy boss discloses. That's on the True Breakfast Show. Everyone tasted. Boycott reaches out to Speaker Kofa. Ends the review from my end.
And finally, from my end is the Women Voices newspaper. The banner headline: LMP announces no-go zone for motorcyclists. But you gotta read the paper and know, know the details.
Again.
So yeah, the announces that's the Liberia National Police announces no-go zone for motorcyclists. But so the bought there, you will grab a copy for $40 and read the details. And the sub-lead story: eliminating FGM needs multiple efforts. Madam Comfort Lamte assesses FGM complication. A photograph is also on the front page of the Women Voices newspaper. Let's go for the prominent women capture. Former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, former Vice President Joel Howard Taylor, the second lady. Madam Stephanie Dan Kung is also captured. Helen Sanyo Howard is also Alexandra Abner is also there. Deputy at LBS, right?
Yes.
And Honorable Karishma Penamre is also Assistant Minister at Foreign Affairs. She's also captured there on the front page of the Women Voices newspaper. So that does it for the review of the local dailies.
Great. Thank you so much to all of our editors, Sam O'Dane, William Hammond.
Thanks to William Hammond, you woke up early today.
And we didn't see why Jimmy took an issue. She said, well, we've been ignoring the Inquirer newspaper. No, so make sure you send it on time, please.
The secret...
Yes, send it on time.
Want to say the secret? The secret is wake up early, send it front and back page. That's it.
First come, first serve.
Since sometimes we're going to be sleeping after the review of the local dailies.
So same day of also 12 before 3 a.m., 4 a.m. already got the paper.
And Madam Helen Na Sami, thank you also. She's the head of the Women Voices newspaper, managing editor of the Women Voices newspaper. She's doing a great job in this country.
Yes, the paper have been consistent for more than 10 years now.
Yes, she's doing great.
Great, thank you so much. This is the True Breakfast Show. We are probably American journalists.
Oh, the man who said that you spell your guy?
Yeah, he said American
I think it's
journalist.
a Liberian journalist.
Yeah, Liberian journalist based in the
Talk about
state.
American journalist.
Why? Anyway, good morning, folks. This is the True Breakfast Show. I don't know what's happening with our tour. Sometimes
Yeah,
we need
seriously.
some.
You know, sometimes when
I rebuke your Barcelona
listen,
feel. I shouldn't come
listen,
the way Arsenal.
listen.
Yeah.
We were born and bred in the interior, so
Mhm.
when big things happen, it affects the community.
Okay. So
The massive defeat of Barcelona
yeah,
last night is affecting people.
okay.
Even the record you can't talk good morning.
Yeah, we the Ashland boys who used to the tea normally in the morning.
What think we all know?
Normally that tea our parents will not give you the heavy food where you can't eat your dumbo, your beans so morning.
You didn't even have the opportunity to play
No.
like that. Go to school, can't study all day. You feel you go watch television. Why is television? They sell my rat trap.
Don't pass even my yak.
Why is television when I have to go sell a rat trap?
Oh, you gonna sell a rat trap? Yeah, man. Yes, good morning, folks. Let's get the flight going on. We'll pick it up for the Gin Spring feed this morning, and our first attention have to do with the content made.
Yeah.
Yes, good morning to Councilor Cole Bankalo. It's good that we have a legal man at the Ministry of Youth and Sports. Zoga Wilson, him crying at people hand back then, 6 years ago. Everybody, oh, Zoga Wilson, Zoga Wilson. Now we have a legal minded man at the Ministry of Youth and Sports.
Very professional.
A professional man.
Experienced.
So after the appeal, something will happen. Something that happened, and then we'll question. After this appeal, we'll finish doing the next 2-3 minutes. Cole Bankalo will listen. People complain about Zoga Wilson. I remember one point in time, there was this right given to Henneken instead of Shinta or local Liberian brand to sponsor the content made. It went viral. But on Zoga Wilson, now we'll have a league professional, the head of the Ministry of Youth and Sports. That ministry will have more attention when you talk about content made. There are people in this country, no disrespect to the TV program. There are people in this country, their attention will go to content meet only. That's when you hear the Ministry of Youth and Sports. The legal people can listen well. We're addressing Councilor Cole Bangalore, a professional. Right after this, something must happen. This is a big tournament that brings the whole country together, involves the entire 15 counties.
The most followed sporting event in the country.
Very well. As compared even to the National League, the publicity the county will have, the LFL League don't have it. This is why you saw when George Weah became president, he came down to play for Grand Group because he had never played in the county meet. The county meet is a once-a-year event. In terms of media publicity, it's very poor. Very, very poor, Council. Do we have sponsors? The answer is yes. Why is it you are not involving us? We have more than 5, 10, 15 sponsors already. There should be a serious attempt given to the media. We don't need a senator to go for a game and tell the people, say, look, free gate. We don't need this kind of thing. The county meet is just right here. How many counties do we know playing? The people not informed. On Sunday, it was a very sad thing. Empty stadium. The senator of Grand Bassa County had to turn and say, well, let's do a free gate. We can't be doing this kind of thing all along. We say free gate. The publicity should be given, and where the publicity starts from is from the media. Council, good morning. It starts from the media. So we have ArcelorMittal, we have EcoBank, we have Orange, we have so many sponsors. What will it take if you look at media institution and give them at least a 2,000, look, you're running the scene non-stop. Let's achieve something at the end of the day.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
Obviously, most of the I think they go running me as they go. Yeah, so most of the media institutions in this country, as you are aware, are private businesses. So whatever we do as institutions, we need to also get the business benefit out of it. While it is true that the National County Sports Meet is being followed, in fact, it's for national unity organized. We cannot just be pointing fingers at the Ministry of Youth and Sports. This tournament is organized by the Ministry of Youth and Sports and the Ministry of Internal Affairs. So let's not also leave out the Ministry of Internal Affairs. The Ministry of Internal Affairs work with the local structures across the country. Your people in all parts of the country are supposed to hear exactly what is happening with the National County Sports Meet. So you're supposed to um, uh, do a partnership with media institutions who will be promoting the event at the same time educating and providing information to our people across the country. So I think it's very appropriate that the two ministries work together with the organizing committee. I mean, to come out with an appropriate media um, awareness plan that will happen. We can just come here and then be promoting the event when we know that there are sponsorships, there are budget allocation for these events. So if we are doing it free, then who's going to be getting the money? So like Odi mentioned, I think you can just go around something. You just allocate something in a form of subsidy towards these stations who will be promoting these things. You can bring those. You can, we can be announcing the fixtures and all of these things, and our people will be informed, and the
Yeah.
momentum towards the
Mhm.
tournament will grow. Because normally people follow the county meet.
Of course.
They get intake alone. When you go to that SKD during the quarterfinals, the semifinals, and the grand final, you see the momentum, you see the people. In fact, sometimes more than as people go to watch the national team. So you understand. So I mean, this is not a joke.
It's serious. We wanted to turn our entire broadcast to you a certain part of the day, right?
Oh yeah.
It's just a loud commentary because
Yes.
Truth FM will cover the entire county.
Yeah.
People in Bapolu, in Nimba, in Lofa need to listen to the commentary. Someone said I should call. I'm not going to call the minister because this has been an old age thing. Maybe you will make the change.
Yes, and we
No.
expect that he will make the
They will
change.
tell you say that national interest here. They think that national thing. So look, we are paying taxes to government. The publicity is weak. It's a sad thing. You go to a game, you see an empty stadium.
Some people in the country now, you know what happening today in the country.
Of course. Oh yeah. You're just reading all the fiction.
Yes.
People don't know.
I just help them free of charge. This
Of course. Yeah, but yeah, if say there was no sponsor, and they will say, yeah, no sponsor.
At the advantage of the ministries of youth and sports and internal affairs at RCR's detriment.
Yeah. We could turn part of our broadcast. Back then, they used to happen. Look, council, as we close up on this matter, going forward, we need you to bring media, one or two media executives. I mean, you can use all of the media institutions, but the publicity is so low to the extent that people don't even know. This is a unified tournament. We just came for a heated election. You don't know this? Yes. We just came for an election. This tournament, even if you see Yaka having an issue with the other side, you see these people, once when it comes to County B, people all come together. It's a unifying tournament for God's sake. Don't allow this tournament to just come and go. They will look at all of the sponsorship that came through. What did the Ministry of Youth and Sport do? Our legal men will finish appealing to. I mean, you listen up and we'll see what progress will be made. Let's move on to the Liberian Senate. The one who vets when the president makes nominations. It's a very good thing that a couple of weeks ago, the e-mansion carried names of superintendents for our local government. And up to this day, good morning, His Excellency. All of the superintendents who have gone for confirmation, so the government have not started yet up to now. I mean, we have getting reliable information. The names have been reheard despite they are sat for confirmation. The name cannot be released because there is this issue with one superintendent from Grand Bassa County. I want to bring this to the attention of President Joseph Boyka. If Joseph Boyka will achieve, this country needs to unify. Listen to other networks. The attack that can be on it can be easy. Yeah. What do you start from? The local government, the superintendent. Almost 90% of the superintendents, some of them have left the county. They have been in the Maserati here for almost 2 weeks, staying in hotel. They can be confirmed. The Liberian Senate is holding on because there is an issue with the superintendent of Grand Bassa County. If there is an interest, let the other people's names be released. Maybe the president don't know. This information will bring out to the public. These are reliable information. After the superintendent went for confirmation, up to now, they cannot be confirmed because there is this issue with the superintendent of Grand Bassa County. And how do the president go about to select a superintendent? Joseph Boyka will not just go to Grand Judah or go to Bassa. He deals with the two senators. Senator Yombly, Senator Boson Guy, can we make a recommendation? Because this is your county. I mean, we need somebody that will work along with the people. And that's why the disagreement is coming up. Pro Tem, Madam Pro Tem, please don't hold this government hostage. What we are hearing, it is alleged that the senators, they are going back and forth releasing the names of our superintendents. Some of the people are stranded, left from the county, right in the muscle rather yet, they can be confirmed. How many days of Joseph Boy got 100 days? We have 14 days. Every day, yet different thing. Hey, now the Senate, it's for no other side, it's for no other side.
It's not the Senate, Ministry of State.
Ministry of State. It's not a Ministry of State, like you can sport out and get publicity money. Now, I mean, yeah, this cannot be happening. Now, President Taboka will won. Taboka will won. I mean, some of the nominees have to place in a call and say, this is what's going on. We're stranded. Some are stranded. We left our county and we ain't also rather yet. And up to now, we don't know confirmation. We can't be confirmed. What is going on?
So the hearings are done, but then to
release the names. Release the names. Let the people start the work. Let the people start the work. The hearing done everything. Release the names. Is it because of one county? If there's an issue with Grand Bassa County now, they are resolving, but release. Don't hold the other people's name. They have to make this government achieve 14 days to the 100 days. My president, our president. I address the president as not an ordinary president, but Joseph Boyka is my president. It's the country president. Your local government officials, their names have been reheard. Please look into it. And I want to appeal to the Liberian Senate. If we'll make this rescue mission or this RS agenda achieve, these petty things they should not be a problem.
yes,
It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be a problem. Yes, we brought up something out to the public here, and it is good that our own, I say our own, have been named as head of this committee. Looking at yes, our own have been named as head of this committee. Last week we talked about government or our lawmakers should review all of the concession agreements. There are some concession companies, let's go back to that document. Some of them signed, were given their agreement for 60 years, some of them 55 years, some of them 30 years. Nobody following up with them. Nobody fast checking to see whether they are living up to their corporate social responsibility in terms of oversight. And I'm glad that the House of Representatives have named Musa Ability to chair this committee to review all concession agreement. Oh yes, I'm too excited this morning when horror in the news.
Western cluster,
Great.
2.6 billion in the mining sector in the Mono River area for 25 years. It started August 2011 to August 2036.
Okay, so what Marka is reading, these are agreements that these companies signed with our government for some of them 60. Let's start with 65 years, some 30 years, and non-stop. They will all be reviewed. Yes, let's go ahead.
Yes. So again, I just jumped straight to Western Cluster because these are the active companies that we are seeing their activities. People in their concession areas continue to complain about their activities. So the Western Cluster investment size is 2.6 billion US dollars in mining in Mono River Union. It's a location Mono River. 25 years contract duration. Contract start date August 2011, and contract end date August 2036.
Look at that.
See that?
Western Cluster.
Western Cluster.
Okay.
We have another one. Sam Darby, the Guthrie plantation. I think they either turned to another company.
Okay.
It was 800 million in agriculture, Bomi and Cape Mount County. This was given for 63 years. And the start date was July 2009, and it will be ending July 2072.
Look at that. And then my daughter will be like 45 years old now. I'll be.
So, like I already mentioned, Western Cluster. Another company is China Union.
Okay.
China Union that have been in the media recently, as well as Western Cluster.
Okay.
They also have an investment package of $2.6 billion in mining in Bond County. 25 years.
25 years.
They started 2009. They will be ending 2034.
2034.
That's China Union for you.
So
just these two companies right side by side here.
Yeah.
These are some of the problems that we have been demanding revision of these concessions. Okay, 25 years. We see the 25 years, but what are the conditions in the agreement signed? Because 2.6 billion and we don't have paved roads in our concession area. There's no electricity in our concession area. In some of the concession area, the ordinary workers don't have electricity and water.
Let we all they will do that. 2.6 billion. China Union.
Equatorial Palm.
Okay.
In Grand Bassa is 100 million.
Okay.
For 25 years, they will be ending in 2033. We also have the Maryland oil palm plantation, 64 million. That's in agriculture in Maryland County for 25 years. It will be ending 2036. We have the Kavala Rubber Corporation, 78 million. That's the investment package in the agriculture sector in Maryland. Also 50 years. Started 2011, will be ending 2061.
What?
And Meta Steel Holding, that's Aslo Meta.
Okay.
1.6 billion. I think they have been discussing extension.
Yeah.
In mining, they are in Nimba, Bong, and Grand Bassa for 25 years. They started 2010, will be ending 2035. That's Asla Mita. So I think they are discussing
renewal.
Yes, renewal or and expansion as well, because they want to add some more space.
They always Asla Mita will end in 2035.
Yes. So they are discussing extension and expansion.
Okay.
Yes. BHP Benetton. I don't think BHP Benetton is not active, but still holding a valid license.
Yes.
You understand? They are not active,
they're still
holding.
Meaning they can come back at any time.
Yes, that means before any other company can take over, they will be discussing with BHP Benetton.
Yeah.
You understand? So they have an investment package of 1.5 billion in mining, Nimba and Rivers. 25 years. So they have that lesson up to 2035.
2035.
Yes.
Look at that.
BHP Benetton right there.
Golden
Verulum in Liberia, an investment package of $2 billion in agriculture. They are in Maryland, Sino, Riverside, River G, and Grand Crew. 65 years. Started 2010, they will be ending 2075.
In 2075. In the year 2075.
I can't be so ever since.
Damn, man. Golden Verula.
Puto not active, but still holds the lessons.
Okay.
Another $2 billion investment package in mining Grand Gila County.
Okay.
25 years. And after reading this thing, I will say something.
Okay.
25 years.
Bao Chico.
They're supposed to be ending 2030.
Okay.
Then we have Bao Chico.
Okay.
500 million investment package in mining in Bapolu County. Bapolu for the illicit money, not easy there. 25 years, it will be ending 2047.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to forward this directly. What we're reading from, the person who is heading the committee is representative of Nema County, Musa Hassan Ability. Yes, I'm sure they have more of them.
Yeah.
But this is it. This is unfair to the Liberian people. Very, very unfair. Some of these companies, as soon as the term ends, they leave and the country stands to benefit nothing. They leave no university, no nothing to have an impact on the people's life. They even go in the extension of having a duty free. Look at that. They may bring an investment of $1 billion. They got duty free, all of it. The country stands to benefit nothing. This thing should be reviewed.
Yes, I mean, these concessions should be reviewed. Again, let me say to the concessionaires, it is not like maybe the Liberian media or the True Breakfast Show is against our operation in the country. No, that's not the case. Our case is not only with you, but with the legislature and the government that signed these agreements. The conditions set in these agreements, are they being met, or were they even favorable for the country and the people? So these are on this basis that we want these concessions reviewed, because if you have a concession or investment package of 1.6 or 2.6 billion, and then the concession area don't have light, no roads, the people that are even working with these concessions are sleeping in darkness, they're using mosquito coil and candles. They are living, some of them living in this prefabric facilities, and you hear the investment package. I mean, what were these agreements about? For example, the BHP Bideton, the Putu mining, they came and they said exploration before we know they disappear. What they found, what they found at Putu before they disappear, what happened there? So whatever we're taking from Putu, we don't know. They just went, recruited people did some work for them during the period they call exploration. At the end of the day, they about these people and just walk away with the lessons. So the government of Liberia does not have the authority to negotiate new concession agreement with any company where BHP Bideton has the concession, where has the concession, because they still hold these licenses. You understand? Why they left? What were the conditions? What did the agreement say if they decide to go? What they're supposed to do? I mean, some of these things we don't know. So this committee that is headed by an astute person who has said he will be fair to the Liberian people in his leadership, Representative Musa Belete. We are hoping that some of this information will be made clear to the Liberian people to understand why Benetton left, why he left, when they said they were doing exploration. I mean, we need to know some of these things.
Man.
Okay.
What I can get over it is
it is painful.
It is painful. The duration of the contract, 65 years, 25 years, 50 years.
50 years. You know, I mean, it could be if these, like I always like to make these disclaimers. If these concessions were signed, the duration was based on maybe international standard of whether investment in agriculture or investment in mining, well, we made not much problem. But what were the considerations of the future of the country?
I don't believe this is
interest of the country.
This is not international standard. Nowhere in the world you'll see you sign an agreement will have a duration of 65 years. You can do that in Ghana.
And then you have the conception workers, the Liberian workers living in huts that don't have electricity. Okay, they don't have electricity. The construction area, they don't have opportunity to road networks. They don't have proper housing facilities.
No, man.
The people, you taking the people resources from you say move your phone, let me take your resources.
Okay.
But they are living in abject poverty. What kind of agreement our government sign on our behalf as a people in the country?
Someone say KBI company. Okay, we need to find her. There are companies who don't even know their location.
Mr. Belete, do not take this tax given to you as lightly.
You remember on Monday he said we need to bring these people to book, and luckily he's heading this committee, so I think he's going to take it to book. So yeah, Mr.
Belete, again, like I said, this is a challenge to you. You stand to gain a lot from it in terms of your reputation, your character, what you have stood for over the years. We here at True FM believe that we cannot have a concession of 2.6 billion and then the people who are in the concession area can't even have road to pass. You are just a representative. You have created road access across District 7, District 8, part of District 6, and District 4 in Nimba County.
One man
as a representative. What about a concession package of 2.6 to 1.6 800 million, and all of these amounts of money, and then at the end of the day, our people, even the workers. Look, besides the workers, people who find themselves as private citizens in a concession area supposed to benefit.
So Muta is going to perform on a very serious note. He's going to perform Boozability alone have constructed roads. He's opening alleys in his county. Just 1 million, though. He constructed of the Yard River Bridge in a tune of 1 million. Don't have this bogus company that call this kind of signing bogus agreement that our people sat down. Those who are in the 52nd, the 52nd, the 53rd people then signed the agreement.
Yeah.
The 52nd,
They said pen to paper to somebody
to extend it, right? Yeah, meaning was the 52nd, the 53rd, yeah, then the 54th. Also.
We should not just in the extractive industry. We also have some other service contracts that run here, including at various ports.
Yes. Great. This is the breakfast show. 10 minutes up till 9 o'clock. Let's hear from the callers. Yeah, well, at 9:15, bring on the folks from Echo Bank. The True Breakfast Show. My name is O'Neill, along with Marka. Call us on 0770-153-265. Let's speak to the issue Ben this calls this morning.
The tappers don't have electricity.
Wesley Closer open.
Tappers don't have electricity.
Wesley Closer open a small island in a row of big publicity. Making fun. Let's get some calls up. Yes, go ahead.
0770202579. Today's caller. Good morning.
Good morning, Marka Babla.
Come on. Go ahead, Chief.
My name is Harford here, and I call from Dupo. You know, Marka, this is a secret.
So this is not fair. You greet your kings, man, and we are two. No, but I brought Papa will not be settled with two setting here. You greeted your kings, man. Oh my God.
Okay. Man, English.
Go ahead. You're welcome. Morning.
The secret. All the money you're calling, the people did not bring that money. And the money they came to get from Liberia to go.
I see.
They did not bring any money of that kind. That's the money they have come to get from we the Liberia, our resources and go. And see the way they are living, it is the form of manner of as soon as they can finish getting it, they're gone. They don't have to wait for that time to get to work. We said that our forefathers did not do well, but I tell you, Lamco those days, because we enjoy Lamco.
Okay.
When you see Lamco, they build Google houses, they build street quota, and pouring water was running. So what happened to these leaders now that are the quarter said PhD, master's degree, they learn everything, and the people are not doing well? What happened to them? Why should people be just really dusty road and they commended them? Look, we must take our country serious. When people come
the kind of gold and diamond people are getting out of the soil in Liberia here.
Yes.
Rich country, poor people.
Rich country, poor people. Then they make the people rich on that side, and we are poor on the side.
Okay.
Honorable Musa Belete and the rest will do their best to make sure this we're waiting for the president. He said the mining concession are problem, and we're waiting. Some are waiting for 1 year.
Okay.
To start castigating. Thank you very much.
Great. Let's bring on
checkmate.
Yes. Journalist Joe Nuttall won the morning.
Morning to the book for you. Just be with the announcement that you guys just made with respect to my case and Musa Belete being the chairperson on that committee, I think the company in a very tight position with us. If you can recall, when Dillon won the sequel at the Senate, he was told by the project, I would say that no, you got your way of talking, but we got our way of doing things here. Put the poor under you, but everybody get it, but we decide what is best here for this place. So it's a complete, disservice for Nigeria when the majority of people eat that. Many people come up with a very good idea. Then I'll put about something because he for the man, had backward for people over there, no better rules, incentive for them. Then the committee member will say, look, my man, so what? After all, this is it. What can they do? The best when they take it over to the plenary, let me say, my man, no, put that in that. So yeah, how can they people who educated people stand there, standing concession for 65 years, 54 years? I mean, what are they thinking? I mean,
okay.
God that will come to send you but our politicians are really wicked. They don't think about the people.
All right. Thank you. Joe is wicked. Joe wanna yes. Morning.
Good morning, David Coty, my name. Sometimes certain topic I just want to lie down or sit down and enjoy. But when certain people say certain things, it wake me up. The memo say Lamco was Lamco, Kota was Kota. My brother, let me disagree with you. I was a teacher in Sanical in 1976. Every weekend I went to Lamco. It's several years. That Kota thing you talk about was just in the era where the white people were living. That's what the big Google houses. But where the real suffering people were, the laborers, the citizens were, where they were living, was a complete trash. No electricity, no good housing, no water, nothing. It was only in Yakiba itself where the managers were living. I saw those houses. That place was no different from Germany. But them, it looked at Senegal. After I left, so the point here is our leaders. I don't know whether God Himself made this country just like this. He said, I will make you rich. I will make your leaders to be wicked and greedy. They will not keep from the top of time these things. I'm not doing this 54, this and that legislature. No. From the top of this, we were here with soil. I understand. In fact, you know that the initial amount invested in that LAMCO process for $225 million at that time, between 1957 to 1960. When you look at that amount, we're talking about business.
Okay.
Yes. But look, conference
Yeah.
LAMCO group,
Okay, hold on before your BP go up. Thank you. Morning. I'm Ralph Fana. I'm yelling myself in the background. Move from the radio.
Good morning, Marka.
Morning.
Good morning to the esteemed lady of
Amara, go ahead. Go ahead. We're on the fast track now. Go ahead. Yeah.
What I want to see the committee set up by the House of Representatives and about what's happening. I think we start somewhere. And the demand should be important.
Okay.
Because as the couples who are having so right now, nobody come from outside with it. We are victims. You get that this can be able to find say, that is don't need to promotion, you could transportation. Therefore, that we will show up and do this with high level of nationality. And that the parents are being put totally on and now we're on the stadium. They are no longer stadium, they are bad massive.
Okay.
Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Again, let's take a couple more calls here. This one. Good morning.
Good morning.
Please lower the volume of your receiver,
Yeah,
please.
I'm
Okay,
Good
that's
morning
it.
to O'Neill and David.
Morning.
Man, look, your radio station is a very informative station that I was seeing in Liberia. It's maybe next to it Spoon.
Okay.
Thank you very much for bringing this thing out.
Mm.
I'm Darius Conway. I'm a visiting man from Nimba.
Okay.
These people here are all leaders. They don't know how to negotiate, or they fear in negotiation, and they fear to negotiate. Why would you use not regarding generational equity and you sign a contract for 60 years? What will happen to the next generation that will come? What will be their position? They say they are educated, they get PhDs, and all kind of things there. So what I want most of them to do when they go around, the NPC, National Bureau of Concession, that should be reporting to the executive on the operation, day-to-day operation of these people.
Mm-hmm.
They should be proactive.
Okay.
And see to it that what they put on the paper is done to the letter.
Okay.
The concession get our own to do, and the government get our part to play. But because nobody monitoring them to know what is being done, so they can do in conformity with compliance, they just play don't care. Those who go there, they say they from everywhere they go monitor, when they get an envelope, they get back. Until then, these things can happen. I would suggest that we need a good Machiavellian rule here. Maybe it would not be possible. But military, good educated military men should rule this country, or else we go to white people to rule this country. Because we don't know what governments.
No.
We get good.
No.
Hey.
I mean, it just back 200 years. I would say 1822, the slave came on this continent. I mean, on the Indian country. Up to today's day, 203 years. Nothing is done well at all. social ability, you are challenged. Go ahead and do your job. I know you get that credibility. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Good morning.
Good morning, Ambassador Marka David, and let me say good morning to Feke Oni Roberts and as well to the many listeners and viewers following the broadcast. My name is Aloy B. Flomo Jr., and I phoned in this morning from Lower Magidi County. I want to firstly appreciate you guys for the prayer analysis this morning, especially on the national county meet.
Okay.
It is something that the constitutional authorities, I mean the Ministry of Youth and Sports and the Ministry of Internal Affairs need to look at in stepping up their game. Because when it comes to this tournament, it is the most decorated tournament and lack of low level of publicity, like you did mention about. I mean, poor organizing, like what happened in Magili on Sunday, where you saw the entire place invaded by fans, coupled with others, should it be seen in this competition like we are experiencing in this edition? So, in conclusion, to be brief, I'm joining other Nigerians to call on our leaders, especially on the legislature. Sadly for us, this goal game, we did not even see one of them present on that field to support our team. So this time around, we are calling on them, the 5 representatives, the 2 senators, to please turn out to give the maximum support.
Now, what your handle, a lot of your handle at your county level.
Okay. Thank you.
With the media, we're trying to raise some money. Yeah, yeah, we need some money. We need some money. I want money. I want money. You know that promo. I want money.
Hey guys.
Yeah, I close my room. I want money. Let's bring out Kasumo Sila. Kasumo morning.
Ambassador David, I just want to stress a little point on the candidates. You know, I played the candidate, started playing 1986 for Bone County, and the role of the superintendent in the academy is very, very important. And I will agree with you that our superintendent should be confirmed.
So we'll go for academy with no superintendent.
Yes. The election was postponed because the academy was postponed because of the election. Now the election is over. The Minister of Youth and Sport is the implementing partner with the Ministry of Internal Affairs. But the Ministry of Internal Affairs will coordinate with the local government to make sure that the commissioner, the companies within the counties are all involved, the media are all involved. But if you will not have a superintendent at the candidate, you kind of lose the momentum. So we want to help boost the morale of our sporting public by getting the superintendent involved, the press involved, and also to conclude by congratulating Honorable Musa Beledi for his achievement. You know, I heard somebody talking about Musa Beledi will be intimidated. No, Musa Beledi cannot be deterred when it comes to numbers. He is a business tycoon, and I know him for years, and also I just want to push him, and I know you will do good. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity this morning.
Thank you. The academy that postponed 3 months ago, so you've been preparing 3 months. You know, since he was going to do the content meet, people said, no, hold on, let Joseph Boyka be inaugurated before the content meet continues. So 3 months, you're not prepared? No. Yeah, man. 3 months?
Yeah, let me take this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Good morning.
Marka, good morning.
Morning.
And let me say a pleasant good morning for you, Robert.
Go ahead.
I'm going from District 4, and this is the voice of Uncle Boy Senior. And a pleasant good morning to the guest lawmaker in Nigeria, and President of Honorable Musa Hassan Bege. Marka, this morning I'm not surprised that the Honorable has been named chair on this particular committee when it comes to concession. I think you invited the Honorable, I think yesterday or day before yesterday. And the Honorable was very emphatic. He made it very clear to the people that when it comes to concession agreement, the reason why both of these companies have not been living up to the agreement is because the manner in forming which our lawmakers have been going into an agreement with these different companies, concession companies. So I think for the fact that the Honorable now is chairing such committee, I sense and I can see from afar that he's going to make all means possible to look at some of these concessions, because while you when you Marka, we cannot have companies in our country that is making millions of dollars in our country. And the
the Liberian people are not benefiting from this concession agreement. So I think the honorable, like I said in his wisdom, being the kind of person he is, I think both of these concessions in our country is going to work in the interest of the Liberian people. So honorable, I want to say Bible, and I hope and pray that you go there and do the Liberian people work. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining us this morning, Akoi Boy Senior. I don't know when was he the junior. Yes, this is the TBS on Truth 96.1 FM, the heart and soul of Liberia. This is where national unity begins. Good morning.
Good morning, all your colleagues.
Good morning.
Thank you for having me. I'm going to continue on your conversation this morning when I opened the internet class of district. Good morning and following your show. Yeah, Marka, let me quickly appreciate you guys for the platform. I want to talk specifically on the issue.
You want to speak to a word? Your line was breaking.
Yes, I want to speak to the issue concerning the concession.
Okay, quickly.
In the interest of the Liberian people. And let me appreciate the speaker for appointing Representative Musa's ability to look into those concession agreements. Let it be reviewed because O'Neill and Marka, these concessions are who you say is on a 5-year or even 35-year concession that do not seem to benefit your people, even our own children will not have any stake in that concession agreement. And the fact that those concession agreements, those companies are operating, there's no social media for our people. The people are living in deprived condition. For instance, plasma have been here. What has been the benefit of plasma in Liberia? What tangible things can we show? Including the actual mental. We see giving funds to the Liberian government. But overall, there's a mean that this concession is going to be over the review so that it can still the benefit of the Liberian people. This thing don't happen. What was it? This thing don't happen in all African countries like Ghana. But when Liberians in the government will come to power.
I think Asla Mita is one of the countries, the companies that were able to hear some of their social corporate funds that they gave to the 3 counties. Yes, at least we're being able to hear some of them. But some of the companies in the country, we don't even hear when they can give the government. I don't know whether they can give that win darkness. Mm-hmm.
And advice you give to the Minister of Youth and Sport, I think you should take that advice and working with it because most people listen to your platform, especially when the platform is in 15 countries. I think you should work on, giving on more publicity on the national sport league because we just won an election that was easily contested. I'm a position, but then there's a name that this national sport league unite Liberia so that we can all move ahead and develop our country. Thanks for supporting the time.
Exactly. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So we'll take 2 more calls to take sports with Naomi Tapia, who is already seated in the studio to bring us sports on the TBS this morning. So we'll just take 2 more calls this morning. This is one of okay, so you just lost the opportunity because we always warned that once you are calling, you should lower your receiver. So good morning.
Good morning, Marka. I'm looking for one issue. This is towards the Tashi Galon Pyramid, and I found this morning from football.
Go ahead.
I just want to talk about the heavy tax that is on the head of the ones that have done this. The reason I think is because they are chairman for the solution of all of the consensus agreements in Nigeria.
Yeah, a special ask committee to review. Yeah.
Because the weapon is very knows how to move in Liberia, not just Liberia but Africa. The women living they know very well that Africans are very satisfied when it comes to money. 2, if they cannot get to when it comes to cash, then they get pleasure family, just out of a girl or something different. So I really want to call on the system next. If you want to deal with the but I think that is just one basic reason. The buy agreements in Liberia is what it's talking like Liberia. Where that went the first guy lied to us and told us that if people are enjoying water, people have a housing facility for enjoying electricity, just for the lawmakers to go and check everything they told them it was just a lie. out of the benefit, and those who you are exploiting the resources are not getting benefits. I just want to call on the team, especially the boss, which is remember our company, like you mentioned. I think he has one cash, he's one of the like richest man. I think let's put aside the cash and our social aspect, but allow those guys to get to
Thank you.
Okay.
and make sure that you are benefit for this thing. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Thank you. Let's
Thank
speak on journalist Otelo Gabla. Yes, Otelo. Good morning.
Thank you. Morning, Marka. I've been following you interested with the issue of the investment negotiation and contract that you are discussing.
Okay.
Otelo, your line sounds very bad. I don't know what's happening. You want to call back?
I think you should just
Yeah,
place the call
yeah,
back.
yeah. Just
place the
place
call
a
back,
call.
please. We really want to hear from you.
Yes, the new Dawn.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Publisher of the new
the
Dawn.
publisher. Yeah. Otelo Gabla. So let's see if we can squeeze in quickly. Sports is coming out. Folks from EcoBank. Yeah, already. This is the TBS 96.1. The heart and soul of Liberia. We'll tell you we can get you running with time. If we can get you now, I think we'll get sports coming up.
Yeah, we need to take words from Otelo.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what we can do. At least for a minute. Yes, Otelo. Okay, much better. Yeah.
Okay, so again, good morning. Like I was saying, my problem with this concession agreement has to do with our government, the people that negotiate with these concessionaires to come up with an agreement. For instance, when Abidar came on Julie Bryan, when every administration came, they had to renegotiate because they felt that part of the deal was not for our country. Now, when we negotiate deals and we expect the investors to build roads and build hospitals and schools, what is taking away from our government is its own responsibility. The investors will invest in countries for the intent to minimize risk and maximize the profit. So whatever negotiation is going on, it means when you try to try to build road for you, it is not its responsibility. You have to negotiate a contract that will benefit your people. But when they do these negotiations, they look at what will benefit them as politicians and leave the people out. That is the problem we are having.
That's why I'm calling for it to be reviewed.
Yes.
Let's review that. Let's review it.
Let's review this contract. And let's stop giving our responsibility to concessionaires. Not waste your time. For any administration of the day, how many companies have come to invest in this country? People are shying away from it. Let's be honest. Because of the way we do deals. Because of the way we do deals. But I hope we look forward to the review of these concessions and let's see whether it will be published and some of us will attend it and tell them what exactly the problem with this country.
Okay.
And I thank you for your time.
Thank you so much, Otelo Gabla. Thank you. Yes, we gotta go now.
Yeah.
You must post. Go Bangalore say me want to do something. Yeah, public. Let me with this academy.
Yeah, no.
You do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And legal man. Yeah. Let's bring
It's a big brother too. Yeah.
What the LFA man say? Let's see this man for LFA. Quickly, just one minute. Milton Yoko. Morning. This is not LFA matter. Like you first phone matter.
Our discussion this morning is very important. First, down in the sports, we say many thanks to the minister, but I think that this particular issue has been challenged. And if we decide to go, there are several things that need to be done. Like you spoke of the publicity half of the US sports company have been very challenging. In fact, the cabinet minister was brave enough to tell us it is an opportunity to call the academy as journalists. So if you are kept live,
You say deputy minister say that? And they joking. And they joking. And they quit me joking. Okay.
For a very long time. The issue you sign a agreement for a long time, children got grandchildren.
Okay, great. Because of time, well, we have to go.
Yes, Naomi.
And it's okay. And this is opportunity for the media to call in. Okay, okay. Yes, let's see you can bring us post coming up this morning on the TBS 96.1.
Sorry, good answer.
Yes, so let's join Naomi Tapia to bring us sports this morning. Naomi, good morning.
Good morning, Marka. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Passion of Life. APN Terminals Liberia has announced its continued sponsorship of the 2023 to 2024 National County Sports Meet, reaffirming its steadfast commitment to sports development in Liberia. The county meet tournament commenced on Sunday, April 14, simultaneously across four counties for the preliminary rounds, inaugurated by Youth and Sports Minister Councillor Jarako Bangaru and Mecca Obaji, Chief Financial Officer and Deputy Managing Director of the APN Terminus, expressed his enthusiasm for the continued partnership, stating APN Terminus is proud to once again support the county sports meet, which serves as a vital platform for nurturing young talent and fostering unity across Liberia. Building on last year's successful sponsorship, APN Terminus has increased its contribution to 20,000 United States dollars, extending support not only to football but also to basketball teams. Meanwhile, the National County Sports Meets continued this Wednesday at various venues, with Grand Crew taking on Nima County at 11 a.m. in Senikore and at 2 p.m. in football category in Group C. Bon County will face Roses in the kickball category at 12 p.m. and football match will commence at 4 p.m. at the same venue in continuation of the league. In Group A, Grand Gila will meet Sano in the day's first kickball match, followed by Maryland and Riverview Kickball Encounter at 12 p.m. The football category will winners Grand Judah and Sano Lackinghounds at 2 p.m., while Riverview and Maryland will clamour Group A county meet activities at 4 p.m. Bakudu and Kitmore will clash in both kickball and football at 11 and 2 p.m. And Bomi and Monserrato will battle in both categories as well. To end Group B kickball and football activities, Lofa and Magibi will come face to face in kickball category at 2 p.m. in Kakata, Magibi County. The match will be followed by Lofa and Magibi football match at 4 p.m. at the same venue in Group D. Cardinal and Bushra Batters will meet in the day's first basketball encounter at the SKD Sports Complex Basketball Gym in Pingsville in the second division category of the Liberia Basketball Association Leagues. The match will be followed by Highway Kings and Royal Legends, expected to commence 5 p.m. at the same venue, as Global Spartan and Star One will come face to face in the last encounter at 7 p.m. to climax the day's basketball second division category activities. The leagues continue on Thursday with Georgia Warriors and Star Base battling at 3 p.m. in the second division version, while Visionaries and Commissioners will clash in the first division category at 7 p.m. to end Thursday's basketball fixtures. The fifth edition of the Penn Best Friend Memorial Football Tournament kicks off this Saturday, April 20, 2024, at Wednesday Knuckles Memorial Sports Stadium, the Alpha Phi in Zubata, Pingsville. The one-day sports event is in recognition of Penal Bestman's immense contributions to promoting football development among youth in communities. The memorial tournament will involve four teams, namely Liberia Revenue Authority (LRA), United Bank for Africa (UB), Liberia Bank for Development and Investment (LBDI), and Liberia Blaster Inactive and Non-Division. Winner of the 2024 edition of the PWB Football Tournament will receive trophy, while other teams, including teams participating, will receive certificates. The late Penodary Bestman served as Deputy Managing Director of the Liberia Airport Authority and former senior advisory of Alpha Otamas Sports Association. Hurricane says a Bayern Munich's season will be a failure if they do not win the Champions League. Bayern host Arsenal this Wednesday in the quarterfinal second leg with the tie level at 2-2. The Germans only have the Champions League to play 4 after their run of 11 successive Bundesliga titles was ended by Bayer Leverkusen last weekend. Former Tottenham Chicago King, who is yet to win a trophy in his career, also played down the significance of taking on Arsenal Spurs North London rivals. The England captain, who has scored 39 club goals in all competitions this season, was released by the Gunners as a youngster. And finally, Arsenal captain Martin Odegaard and forward Bukayo Saka will be assessed before the Champions League quarterfinal second leg with Bayern Munich. Manager Mikel Arteta says Odegaard was taken off with 10 minutes remaining in Arsenal's defeat by Aston Villa on Sunday, while Saka was seen limping towards the end of the match. Arsenal and Bayern Munich drew their first leg 2-2 in London last Tuesday. The Gunners are hoping to reach the semi-finals of the Champions League for the first time in 15 years. Bayern Lax reached the semis when they won the competition in 2020. Odiga and Saka are both doubts, while defender Jurgen Timber is a long-term absentee for Arsenal with a knee injury. As for Bayern, defender Alphonso Davies is suspended after he picked up his tail booking of this season's competition in the first leg. That's all from our sports desk. You also you want so you're trying to tease me. Eh? You better think about your own tonight, eh? Marka, say
No. Now I mean I get issue. Why no news for Barcelona?
No bad news.
How you got Nami? No, Nami, that is bias on your part. Seriously.
You know what, man?
Tomorrow after I mean
You should say that it was for Chris Selig and say, look at that.
Nami, no man. Nami, maybe I was arguing on your behalf
Say
yesterday.
big bad so no bad news.
No.
What is it? Yeah, worry, no problem, but no bad
Let me
news.
read. You see, people can be challenging you behind you. You don't know. Let me read a text message that just came in. It says, I'm here wondering how now read the news on Baka's defeat after a boy senior rights.
No bad news.
For the wedding.
We'll see you, man.
Nah,
Thank you.
okay.
Yes, but don't be surprised, eh?
Maybe
If
she-
Arsenal don't qualify tomorrow, right?
Nami, maybe
I'll
she-
work from Joseph Burger House to John Burger House. If Arsenal don't qualify,
Well, they stand there.
yeah, for Burger House to Money House.
Nami, maybe she-
Great, thank you. Now me tap you with this. I thought you were telling the team behind the scene. Yes, we'll hold on a little bit and bring on our folks from Echo Bank. The show is brought to you by Orange, the faster moving network. Someone's still typing.
I'm disappointed. No Baka news now, me.
But I told you.
Then she said she forgot. How? I was never dealing with you.
Yes, this is the True Breakfast Show, and we're going to bring on the folks from Echo Bank Liberia shortly right after we have this break. Orange Liberia is proud to be associated also with the True Breakfast Show, and we're going to bring on our newest partner. Yes, our professional partner, the biggest bank, Echo Bank Liberia Limited. Yes, they'll be with us shortly right after this one. I'm falling for this song so much. I don't know what about you. Yeah, sorry. Before that, you also said the musical encyclopedia. That's how I used to call it. Imagine the difficulty asked me what's the name of this song. Yeah, you pay something before I tell you the name. Great. Folks. This is the True Breakfast Show 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia. My name is O'Neill. And of course, we have guests from Echo Bank Liberia Limited. Yes, Kit Lawrence and Mac Nimland. Yes, the biggest bank, the Pan African Bank, the only bank that brings more than 15 to 20 the subscribers that watch the grand finals of the African Cup of Nations. You all know that no bank does that. They have a history of giving back to their many customers. So the big news happened all on last week. So right here with us in studio, let's see if we can link up with them and we hear more from the house's mouth themselves. In fact, they are our new partners, yes, on the Truth FM. EcoBank Library are proud to be associated with the True Breakfast Show. Good morning to you, Kate. Good morning to you, Lawrence. How you doing this morning?
Good morning, O'Neill. I'm pretty good.
Okay. Yes, introduce yourself for us, then we'll link up with the other guy.
Okay, I'm Kate Lawrence. I'm the head for personal bank in EcoBank Liberia Limited.
Good morning, O'Neill, and good morning to your listening public and our valued customers. My name is Mark Nimle. I'm responsible for the direct banking unit at EcoBank Liberia Limited.
Great. So, how is EcoBank of the new year?
Yeah, we're doing good there.
Doing good. Great. So, let's go straight into business. You learned something. Again, we'd like to say welcome to Truth FM. I guess your first time visiting our facility. Folks in other parts of the country, they are listening up to you loud and clear where you have your branches operating fully. Yes, Echo Bank salary advance promotion is something big that when you announce it in collaboration with the civil servant agency, it went so viral. So let's talk about it. How is it? How is it all started?
Okay, good morning, valued customers again. Um, EcoBank salary advance, it's something that has been with us for a very long time. The only thing that we realized we wanted to do was to be able to cover a lot of our customers than what we already have. And so we had to use the digital approach to do that. And that is why we're able to launch with that digital, the USSD, where customers everywhere will be able to access on their phone a salary advance rather than having them request on our forms manually to send to the bank before we process them. So that is just the essence of getting a lot of people on board.
Great. So, what is the salary advance via the USD order about? How does it work?
Okay, salary advance is a monthly loan system for our valued customers who have salary accounts with us. First, you must open a salary account with EcoBank. Your salary must come in for 1 month, and then we sign you up on the salary advance platform. You can take 50% of your salary and pay back after 30 days. And we charge a little fee of 3%,
The interest
the
rate.
interest rate of 3%. And that is just all about it.
Okay, great. So, if I'm working with then 1 month of my salary after, I can credit on my own salary. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, please.
I can take a credit of 50% of my own salary.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So let me say you take your salary and then in the middle of the month you realize that you have some financial, obligations you want to attend to. All you do once we have uploaded you on the platform, you dial star 326 hash,
Star 32.
this hash,
Okay.
and you go through the instructions or
I
the
don't need to go
prompting.
to the bank.
No, you don't have to go to the bank.
Okay.
You go through the instructions, and then once you go through the instructions, within a minute, you will realize that EcoBank will send you a message that your request has been approved. And then you walk to any ATM and withdraw the money.
How the decision came about? What prompted this? I mean, giving back because I don't have to wait for the month to end. Maybe situation can pop up at midnight. You have an emergency. You don't have to wait for the month to end. I can credit for what I'll be working for. How the decision came about?
Okay. EcoBank is interested in meeting the credit needs of salaried employees. We realize that during times of emergency, like sickness, death, accidents, school fees payments, rents, and other things, it's so difficult to get family and friends to assist you. And so, and you have a lot of employees who have to go out there to credit, and the credit with high interest, which also becomes another burden for them. And so, in order for us to help customers in their time of difficulties, financial stress, we decided to come up with this so that our customers will have the money that they need to sort out themselves at a little fee. So that's just how it came about. EcoBank is just interested to get our customers being comfortable.
Okay. So, what qualifies someone to get a salary advance, or maybe should I say the criterias, or what makes someone eligible for this?
Open a salary account with EcoBank. Just have your salary come in for a month. Once you open the account, your salary comes in for just 1 month. You're eligible.
Okay,
Yes.
that's good. But is there any specific percentage of your salary that can be requested for, and what is the interest rate?
Okay, so as I said earlier, you can request up to 50% of your salary.
Okay.
So when you request up to 50% of your salary, we only take 3% fee of the amount you have requested for. Okay, so if even you decide to, the 50% is already approved for you.
Okay.
You can decide to request less than that. The other money will still be there for you anytime you need it. But any money that you request for on your phone, the 3% is applied to that.
Okay.
And then you pay at the end of the month.
And this is far less. And the duration is 30
It's
days.
30 days.
Yeah, somebody wants to know how does someone make the request digitally for salary advance?
Okay. So once you receive a message, I told you earlier that we do an upload of salaried customers who bank with us.
Okay.
Once we do the upload, a message will go to the customer
Okay.
that you have 50% approved of your approved salary that you can take from EcoBank. Now, all that you do is that you dial *326#. Once the message comes on your phone and you have need of that money, you dial *326#. You follow the promptings. There are several things that will come. You select loans, you select salary advance, you proceed, you enter into the amount that you want, you enter into your PIN. You enter your PIN. And so entering your PIN, that means that you must have a mobile app, downloaded on your phone, the EcoBank mobile app. So once you enter the PIN, immediately you enter the PIN. It's just a minute. You will have a message pop up that your request has been approved.
Okay.
And once the message pops up, you can go to any ATM machine to do the withdrawal of that money.
Mac, what's the feedback like? I mean, this starting over from the civil servants. I mean, what are you hearing from them? Going back and forth with this.
The interest is massive. Over the week, I've had people calling to find out. They say we've dialed *326# and we are expecting to have the cash. So I told them, listen, you have to be uploaded. You have to get the message on your phone, and then when you dial *326#, you can have access to the cash. So people are so interested about the entire salary advance service. Everybody wants to sign up for this.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe that, when you have never faced a time where you really need money,
Okay.
you would not see the importance of it. But when you face a time where you need so much money to attend to certain obligations that you have, you would see that this salary advance, it's very, very important. We have people coming in. We have people wanting to sign up for it.
So, is it open to other private persons, or is it exclusively for civil servants?
It's not just for civil servants.
Okay.
We have people who also work for NGOs, work for embassies, work for several corporate organizations, SMEs. Once you have a salary account with us, you are eligible. It shouldn't just be civil servants. It should be everyone who have a salary account with EcoBank.
Is the bank looking forward to expand, maybe the private-owned companies and all of that, legitimate company, and you trying to increase your customer base? Very good. This is an effective system, and it's going to work. Do you look for expanding?
Oh, yes. The thing is that that's why I said we are also looking out for SME, small, medium, enterprises.
Okay.
If we have people who are taking their salaries through these organizations and they have their salaries with us, they are taking their pay in our bank, we can give it to you. It shouldn't be for just civil servants. It shouldn't just be for corporate organizations. We can give it once you take your salary from there. We are prepared to expand.
So, my next question is there limitation on how many times you can request for salary advance? Or maybe sometimes we see that maybe there'll be salary delays. We have come to understand at some point in time where there'll be a month or 2 months salary delays and all of that. Are there limitations on how many times you can make request?
No, we don't have limitations when it comes to the salary advance.
Okay.
You can request for salary advance. We are in the month of April. You can request for April. You
Okay.
can request for May.
Okay.
You can request for June. You can request for every month back to back.
Wow.
That is
So,
it.
so long you're in the system.
So long as you are in the system.
But hold on, kid. I'm in April, so I can make a request for April, make request for May, you make request for June.
Exactly.
Why EcoBank is doing this? This is something very strange.
Just to meet your credit needs, just to make you comfortable, just to make you happy, so that you don't go about, when you don't have money,
Mm-hmm.
it's like you are a nobody.
This is just like you are giving a loan, man, and the interest rate is so less, 3%.
Yes.
Wow. Great. Mac, maybe you can come in. How does the customer advance, the salary advance program benefit customers now? Mac,
Okay.
yeah.
It helps customers to meet their financial obligations
Okay.
during emergency situations.
Mhm.
Um, I'm just thinking about this. Imagine your child being sent home from school for fees on a day that you are so broke. EcoBank is your solution.
Wow.
The salary advance is just your solution. Then imagine a family member is taken ill so suddenly, and then you are the one supposed to give that financial support. Your solution is EcoBank salary advance. Imagine your landlord ejecting you from his house on a rainy day.
Mhm.
Your solution is EcoBank salary advance. We have what it takes. If we need to credit every salary earner in this country,
You willing to do so?
EcoBank has the means to do that.
You willing to do
Oh,
so?
yes. Oh, yes.
Are you sure of it?
Yes. Oh, yes.
So what I'm not really getting, it's unbelievable. This is very unbelievable. I mean, no bank does it. Someone can take a salary advance. You are in April, you say you can make a request for May, June. Oh, I'm a bit confused. This is very big for EcoBank. Why? I'm repeating. Why EcoBank is giving back so much?
We are giving back because we believe in Africa being developed. We believe in working towards the economies of Africans. We believe that if we are able to make Africa financially potent, Africa will be better. Not even better. Let me use the word best.
Okay.
So, EcoBank is interested that we can do it well with Africans. And that is just what we are doing.
Your concern is not about the interest rate. Yeah. So anyone who's thinking about the interest rate is something so less. You're not asking for 30%, 40%.
No,
You say
no.
just 3%.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
Great. So we want to make this interactive with those of you listening up. This is a lot of politics. We makes too much politics in everything. This is gonna benefit those of you working with government. The bank have said, you in April you can make a request for April, May, June. You collecting on your own salary with a fair less interest rate of 3%. Uh, let's talk about there was two services launched last week. The enhanced salary. You can't talk about that. The enhanced salary account and the salary account. Yeah, maybe Mac can come in with that.
Yes. So thank you, O'Neill. Um, we launched together with the salary advance, launched the EcoBank enhanced salary account sometime last week. This is also intended to look after our many customers and their well-being, because what that does is As a matter of fact, we have our account today where a working person can walk into our banking space and open an account
Mhm.
where they're able to receive their salary month on month. One of the things we've seen in Liberia is that many of our people are not covered with the insurance security.
Okay.
So we decided to add that value to that product so that as we're talking about the salary advance, to
Mhm.
also see the welfare of our customers.
Okay. Okay, great. Yes. So in terms, let's go to this one, the salary account. How does someone process the salary account? If you want to obtain a salary account, what's the procedure like?
So if you want to obtain a salary account, you can walk into our banking halls. Of course, we are everywhere in the country, especially in Monserrato. If you have need for, if you're a working person, of course, and you want to open an account to receive your salary, you can go to any of our branches
Mhm.
and request for the salary account.
Okay.
Of course, the enhanced salary account.
Someone is concerned is asking during this live interview, is just restricted to owner salary? What about business people? Maybe Kate, you want to talk on
Okay, so we are at the moment looking at the salary advance because we
that?
are
Okay.
looking at salaried customers.
Okay.
Um, we I have other things that we would come up with for
Mm,
the business people.
mm.
Once we come up with them, we will come back here and we'll let our customers know.
Okay.
Okay.
Great. So let's make this interactive. You follow Renell. This is something very strange. Echo Bank Liberia, the only bank that does this, the Pan African Bank, operates not just in 3 or 4 countries, more than 15, 20 countries across Africa. Yes, this is the Pan African Bank. Echo Bank Liberia introduces what we call the salary advance via the USD. The code is die star 326 hash star 326 hash, and boom, there you go. You should have an account with EcoBank. Well, let's make the line activated. If you want to participate, 0770-153-265.
0770-202579.
Yes, we have our first caller. Good morning.
Morning, one special guest from Quebec.
Mm.
It's a good news, but the question is, does it also apply to retiree of government?
Okay, this is a very beautiful question. What does it apply to retiree of government? You have an account with the bank, but
But I'm
you
on that.
re, you retire, but you get your monthly thing already. Okay, that's a beautiful question.
Yeah, so they will address
Do we
that.
address that? All right.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Marka.
Good morning.
On you. Thank you to your leader guest from the Echo Bank Liberia. My question is, like they talk about credit, customers have the credit to pay. So if I'm working with the government, then I have an account with Echo Bank, then I take credit, like they said. And then we see currently in Liberia for 0 7 salary to come is very difficult. So when I say this, we also have 2 months, 3 months, salary can come. So I don't know how will it be.
Okay.
I have to pay back with me 30 days time then. The government has my salary, so how will it be?
Okay, we'll
Okay.
answer that question
Answer
as well. 0770-202579. So just take notes of the questions and we will respond to them later. 0770-202579.
0770-153-265.
Yes. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Mr. Lucky from UB District 1. I see that a lot of people are interested in the advance pay. My question is, you can have people who are not careful in spending money, and you have families that attach to whoever's working. So withdrawing monies can only be done by that person who was working, obviously. So is there any mechanism put in place that would guide them, like teach them how to spend their monies, how much money to withdraw instead of the entire salary? Thank you for taking my call.
Okay. Guyana's fail on it. But Mel Warranty, you should tell me.
Yeah.
If you get credit, I'll credit for you. Take advance. Then I'll tell you how to swim. Anyway, yes,
Yeah,
beautiful one.
Good morning.
Professor Kidal.
Morning, Prof.
Yeah, Marka, thank you to you. I've been following. I want to also thank Echo Bank. But my concern about their new services is there are people in Grand Crew. I'm from Grand Crew as a person. And it's not myself living there, but people from Grand Crew are saying back the night in Grand Crew. So, areas the way I go back, I'm present, I would do work out who best salary. I said that kind of facility. That is a concern.
Okay. Concern. All right.
Okay, they will address that concern. Yes, you can call to participate, my young man. Why are you always making requests?
Send text. Yeah. Sometimes you call
Yeah, call to
and say it out
participate.
yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, morning to your studio guest.
Good morning.
This is Anthony Isaac, your 2 boys for person.
Mhm.
Okay, my question has to do with what is this thing restricted only to government workers?
I think they explained clearly that once you have a salary account with the bank, I think they explained
Yes,
that
the
clearly.
salary account.
Okay, now, if I got a salary account, right, but they give something like 135, if I want to take 10 months, is it possible, and how much do you think it is?
You have
The man that 10 months salary. That's a beautiful question.
yeah,
Yeah,
anyway,
you answer 10 months salary
yeah,
account.
they will answer you. Thank you for
Yeah,
your point.
Americans will be asking that same question. You want to 1 year?
Good morning. You live in Australia? Yeah, your voice is coming a little bit kind of with echo, but go ahead. Hmm.
The initiative that I from the CSA seems to be very good. I have some concern to the team is the issue of pay the loan. Listen to the team about pay in 30 days. So I want to know whether the loan will be taken from the salary and sent to the person who's taking the loan to go and set it in the account as well as the working days. Will be on the salary that's why
Okay, I guess they got you. They will answer that.
Yeah, so maybe we can listen up to then. Kid, Mac, you've been listening up to the callers. Let's hear you respond then. Yes, go ahead. Yes,
Yeah. So thank you. There is a caller from Rank Crew, I think, who raised a point of
though he's in Monrovia, he have family in Grand Crew.
okay.
He's concerned, yeah.
Yeah, so such people, we have ways and means where they can be safe. If you enroll on a platform, once you have the money in your account, we have our agent banking network that is also operating in that area. You can use that space to have your cash. And of course, we also partner with the telcos. They are also in those space and can also be used to have physical cash if there is need for it.
Okay.
There is somebody who talks about the 10 months. We have many facilities, all right? What we are discussing right now is the salary advance that is for 1 month.
Okay.
There are other facilities that go beyond that. Some are 2 years, 3 years. So once you have need for such, all you need to do is to engage us at our
We need to be clear with that. This is concern what it means, what it can take 10 months ahead of
no,
it.
So the
But
answer is no.
for now, it's 1 month.
Yeah, it's just
But
back to
now
back.
it's
Every
back.
month you can clear. Once you
Okay.
clear, you come back. Once you clear, you come back.
Okay.
And that's how it works.
Okay.
So If you want to go beyond that, you want a different facility that can do other things beyond what a salary advance would do. You can also engage our branches
Okay.
to solve that problem.
Okay, so to add up to that, when you want more than a month, what do we call it, credit,
Okay.
then
Yeah.
that means you go in for a personal loan.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so the facility bank is talking about is just going in for a personal loan,
Okay.
and will grant that loan to you.
Okay.
Now,
Go ahead.
there is a question here: does it apply to retirees? The thing is that our salary advance, it's in the US dollars, okay, at the moment. And so once the retiree is paid US dollars,
That won't be a problem.
we don't think it should be a problem. We'll be able to give that money to
Okay.
the
But for now, I
retiree.
think it's in LRD.
It's not in LRD. If the retiree is being paid LRD, we will not be able to do it. But if it's in US dollars, we will do it.
Okay.
The next question that was asked is, how will you pay when salary delays? Okay, we are aware of some delays in salaries. The thing about it is that we will always wait for the salary to come, and then we take the money.
Okay.
Okay. Now, when we take it, you can still come in and take another salary advance. It's like it's already it's approved monthly.
Okay.
So once you pay, you can take another one.
Okay.
When salary delays, yes, salary delay. It's not it's not your fault.
Okay.
So once your salary is paid, we can just take that. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. So does Ecobank give guidance to spending money? Yes, we have. When we are not just here to just loan and loan and loan. When people come out and then they want to loan, in fact, we ask some questions. We take people through some guidance as well. So we are able to guide people. Sometimes you come and then you want a particular loan, and we can guide you even to take this one, which is better. We encourage people to spend money properly. So we have that. But once you come and we realize that you need that money to do something, because we said the salary advance is for emergencies. Once it's an emergency, nobody has control over an emergency. So we will give it to you to make you comfortable.
Okay. Yes, so this is it. 9 minutes up to 10 o'clock. Well, any other thing we didn't add up you care to talk about?
Okay, somebody asked another question whether it's restricted to civil servants, and you all answered the question. The answer is no. It's not restricted to civil servants.
Once you have a salary account.
Yes. And the last question is, will payment be taken from salary? Definitely. Payment will be taken from your salary. Okay, so once we take it from your salary, you are eligible for another one.
Okay. What's the code again? You cannot take your time and just call the code. So once to save that code in the form, you have a salary account with EcoBank. This is not for civil service alone. Yes, an active salary account. You want to take your time and just announce the code.
Okay, so I will announce the code.
Okay.
*326#. *326#. Once you dial, you follow the promptings, the instructions, one by one.
On the EcoBank app?
On the app.
Okay.
The thing is that you don't even need data to do that.
Okay.
You don't need data. Once you are signed up on the app, you can even use a button phone to dial the *326#. You follow the promptings and then you move on with it.
Great. So as we try to close up, let's start with Mac. Mac, any final word you want to say?
Yes. So I'd like to say thank you for why I close. I'd like to remind our value customers and the general public to take advantage of our EcoBank Enhanced Salary Account. While you're taking advantage of that, you stand a chance to benefit a lot. There could be a problem tomorrow that you don't plan for, whether it is sickness, whether it is death, whether it is disability, when you cannot work anymore. That policy that is on the enhanced salary account can do a lot for you. So we like to encourage our customers, because we're talking about the salary advance, you have to have an account. And that account that you need today to access that salary advance is the enhanced salary account, because you're not just going to benefit the salary advance, but you also stand a chance to benefit the insurance policy in the event when you are sick. Take, for instance, you are hospitalized. You don't plan for it. It's an emergency situation. The bank is there to help you out through the insurance company. Assume people don't plan to die when you pass. Sometimes when people pass, you see the family is left behind struggling to see how to bury you and all of that. That headache can go away just by signing on the enhanced salary account. For instance, if you are disabled, a situation that confronts you when you cannot work anymore, it's not something that you plan for. But of course, we are there. The event that happens to you, to show up. A friend in need is a friend indeed.
Okay.
So we like to encourage all of our valued customers, especially the general public, to take advantage of these beautiful products and services that we offer at the bank. Just to close, talking about the salary advance, it's not just what you're going to benefit monetarily, but the time it takes. If you're taking a minute to access funds that you need so dearly, that cannot be imagined anyway.
Okay.
So we like to encourage all of our customers to take advantage of
All right.
that beautiful
Opportunity.
services.
Great.
Of course.
Yes, Kid Lawrence.
Okay. Just to say that EcoBank Salary Advance via the USSD is here to save you from emergency situations that need money to solve. It will just take a minute to receive the loan that you need.
Okay.
All you need to do is to just dial *326#. You follow the instructions and see the magic that comes with it. EcoBank, we are the Pan-African Bank. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mac Nimlan, Kit Lawrence, EcoBank, Liberia Limited, the Pan African Bank. Let's take this short break. We'll come back with people from Samuel Koga. Yes. Let's take this break. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
Africa, a new era has begun. Shifting all focus to New Horizon, connecting us with the planet.
He's stand back. I've been sending him a text ever since, but he's just placing the call. So let's just take at least 3 minutes of the radio time as we indicated. Good morning, Onrokoga.
Good morning, Marka Davis. Good morning to your co-host. Our intention has been to the issue of some alleged unscrupulous behavior carried out by the Vice President, Jeremiah Kwankun. First of all, he started with bringing yellow meeting camp play, telling the people that he's bringing yarn, so therefore they should open a role in Liverpool, rejected it on ground that he are not thinking they are not appreciated since he became Vice President. And then he now gone down to few group of Nebayan referring to themselves as Elder Council in Monrovia, not in the entire country, but in Monrovia, headed by Henry Young, that they should come out with a press release in Nima that there is a tradition in Nima that says one man and one killed man should be senator. That is tribalistic. And if such a thing could happen, it would have been something that entire of this stakeholder meeting that every citizen from all the 5 tribes in Nima County, if possible 6, will go inside the converse, have an understanding. But you're looking at democracy, then he's looking at somebody to have a monopoly because
is this they say, or have you read in any credible papers, or have you heard anything on air?
Let me tell you something. The dissemination of information at times can be intentional, it can be through voluntarism, it can also be done by unconsciously done. So there were a lot of people in the meeting, and the meeting was held and concluded. So there were some people who had disagreement in the process that this kind of idea had a propensity to derail the process in the country. For our president to be using his influence in Lima election where international community is loving to see credible election be held, to come with certain group of people to say we should go with opposition statement that Lima had a tradition that one minor senator and one killed senator.
But has that been a tradition?
That was there in the 70s. And this for now, 70 the walking, nobody I ever had meeting to have that on. I had been so Thomas Groupie was Senator Gio and Senator Josie is Senator Gio. And he, Jeremiah, knew that you were proposing this today, saw it, and you went there and contested. You know, man, you understand? You know, man, no Gio. But the idea here is our nephew. So we allow him to go in a position. He would have been in a position at the time to say, well, say this is the situation, we will add Groupie or I'm not supporting Groupie. I will support either way to contest for the position because we want balance in the country. He never did that.
So what do you want now?
He went and opposed and went against the woman, even to the extent that you prohibited on the lady during the election. Only because you know that Sanya Kuga is one of the top tier lawmaker, that when you come, you will unearth a lot of things that suppressing Nima County, you want to use a position and then coerce people to do the.
But you are being a House of Representatives. Why have you not unearthed these things that you are keeping?
We're watching now. I'm talking about the circumstances that are unfolding on now. I'm not talking about before.
Okay.
So yeah, so for the some evidence that we have now, some evidences we have in our possession. In Tapeta, there is a guy called Diego. He's a business guy. He was buying rubber for Jeremiah. This gentleman have volunteered to stay or to serve as a chairman for our movement in Tapeta City. This gentleman received money from us to canvass for us. When the vice president heard that he was canvassing for us, he called him and threatened him.
So on Rokoga, we don't have the luxury of time.
Back off, Diego back off, and he gave him 500,000 allegedly with motorbikes. But the guy is embarrassed, so he will go out to tell the people he had no face to go by and say, I will campaign against Koga. This is the kind of thing, man, he's confused. I don't know what really gentlemen whenever you hear about Koga in the election.
Okay.
So you need to sit down, he's a vice president, the situation that Asla Mita is frustrating Nima people. You need to come in to see how infrastructure development in Liberia. Because when you're vice president and president, you got no jurisdiction over our country. The country is controlled by the senator, the representative, and the citizen, the local government authority. You cannot come and sit down our neck to say some of all will sit down and succumb to any, looking about unlawful attitude. So we are from Melima, but want to inform the Nima people that it should go vehemently against looking about proposal. It should be rejected upon arrival. That's what I call the Nima contribution.
Thank you so much, Honorable Koga.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah, so he's one of the senatorial candidates in the by-election in Nimba County. We just decided to pick him from the county since he's been there campaigning and he had this burning issue on his mind to express on the TBS. So we thought to give him the opportunity. Thanks ever so much. This has been a wonderful presentation by the TBS crew, O'Neill Roberts, Marka Davis, Richard Lucini, Arthur Butter. Thanks ever so much to our followers and listeners this morning. Do have yourself a wonderful time. We'll be here tomorrow again with another edition of the show.